topic. Bismillah. Let's see what are carboxylic acids. We already took acids and not a lot of people like it. That's why we will add some more acids. That's the carboxylic acids. What is this guy doing here? This is the carboxylic acid group. This one is the carboxylic acid group. Yes. He just has to look on the other side. Can you look on the other side? No, he can't. So we'll make him face the other side. This is the carbon atom, and he has that guy on his head. That's the oxygen atom. That's it. This is the carboxylic acid group. And then you put an OH here. Mister, I don't understand anything. The functional group of the carboxylic acid is what we know as the COOH. Everybody knows that, but how to draw it perfectly? Only when you listen to this video, you will know. The carbon is the head that has the crown on its head with the crown here of oxygen. And then how many bonds should be there? So 2 is already there. I'll put my old friend, the hydroxyl group, together with the carbonyl group. So this part we took already before. It's called hydroxyl, and that's called carbonyl. Carbon and oxygen. So carbonyl group. When you put these two together, you get the carboxylic acid group. How do you draw that, mister? That's very easy. That guy with the crown on his head, that guy with the crown on his head, that guy with the crown on his head. I can put the OH on the right, I can play with it on the left. What is left in the carboxylic acid groups? Whatever number of carbons you want to add. So let's try to draw the first one. The first one, I can put the C and then the crown and then the OH. Make sure that you do this many times until you master it. This is a carboxylic acid group, very convenient way to draw it. Then draw, mister, you said you will put how many carbon atoms? 1 only, because we will draw the first member that's called methanoic. So if the alcohols were alkanols, these ones are the, remove the E and put the oic. So it's the alkanoic acids, alkanoic. So, mister, how many carbon atoms you want to put for the methanoic? 1. So I'll put 1. Wait. We will not count that one. We will count it. So if you want to have a methanoic and you need to have 1 carbon, my news to you is that it is already there. So, mister, what I will put? Now I'm stuck. No, just put a hydrogen. Let me introduce to you the first acid, the methanoic acid. The methanoic acid. This is the chemical name. And is there another name for the methanoic acid? Yes, there is another name. What is that? That's how their mother call them. This is the nickname. Formic acid. Only in the lab he is known as methanoic, but what does his mother and father call him? Come formic acid, go formic acid. Please don't play with ants, because ants has formic acid. These tiny creatures, they have formic acid inside them. What is that? What is the relation? I don't understand anything. Ants have formic acid inside them. Not all types of ants, actually. Some of the ants, like wood ants, when they bite or they sting some enemy, they will put the formic acid. That's why it makes it itchy. So they produce the formic acid naturally. What is the chemical name again? Methanoic acid. Okay, and then the very famous second one. How do you draw that? Let's do it slowly. That guy with that thing over his head. And then there is, I'm going to reshare that one again. So that guy with this thing on. This usually happens when the internet stops. No, I think the internet is okay because mine is fine. I think yours only need to be adjusted. Let's pause for a second. You can go out and come in again. Did you join again?